In 1919, prohibition just became law, and that's the same year the Oak County Courthouse was built. Now, almost a century later, it's finally getting renovated. I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter in George West, and I speak with the county judge on how this TLC won't cost you a dime. Back in the 1800s, when the county seat was moved from Oakville to George West, the courthouse was built using native stone and lumber. The land, according to the historical marker database, came from the town's founder, George West. The building has gone through a lot of changes over the years, both man-made and from Mother Nature.
We've spent about $1.4 million currently.
James Liska has seen renovations of the courthouse in the last few months. Judge Liska says money to cover the renovations, which started 3 years ago, came from the county's construction fund. The judge says the funds generated from money put aside by county leaders should help pay for the project, so they don't put a financial burden on taxpayers.
And so we're very blessed in this county, and I'm very proud of that we're able to do this with our own tax monies, and we're doing it for ourselves.
George West residents like John Chapa tell me they are glad to hear county officials are using the money already put aside.
It would be worse for me and my wife for the light and bill go up and everything, A lot of people in the world, they're having trouble around here, to pay the bills, and everything.
Chapa, who's lived in the small town since the 80s, admits he never realized the courthouse was under construction. He supports crews working on the courthouse while trying to keep the building as close to its historical look as possible.
The roof in the courthouse was not doing its job. And what was happening is water was coming all the way from the roof on the third floor, coming in here.
Liska took me on a tour of the courthouse. This is how the damage looks inside the county commissioner's courtroom.
You can tell where the water damage actually is taking the plaster and it's falling off the wall.
Most of the damage, Liska says, came when the old jail was demolished 3 years ago, leaving holes in the walls.
Once we're done, it could be up to probably $5 to $6 million once they do the renovations on the inside.
County Judge James Liska tells me there is no set completion date right now. In George West, I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter, Press 6 News.